Hi friends. Couldn't wait for an open mic to get this out of my system. This is called Flashpoint. It's coming down to the wire. Donald Trump comes to the UK amid the howling blood cries of liberals, whipped up by tycoons and their mainstream media. Good people bay for blood. Trump to meet the Queen, the matriarch, the shining love light who blesses our nation and signs our laws. She's not a Saxe-Coburg de Gotha married to a Battenberg. They're Windsors, the best of British. Not for them the scandal of paedophile rings out of Buckingham Palace. They love our rent, us. Elizabeth promised to have no laws but God's, and yet she taxes everything. But we owe her everything because feelings, right? Being friends with Jimmy Savile and Jeffrey Epstein, that's nothing. Otler Guren, nothing. Countless paedophilia investigations quashed by the checkerboard police. It's okay. All those relatives who needed blood shipped in, don't worry about it. Pride in the line of Vlad Dracul and Elizabeth Bathory. The druidic rituals, the children's Nazi salutes, the Battenberg Nazi marriages, the World Wildlife Funding of the Rwandan genocide. It doesn't matter because noblesse oblige. You can't make an omelette without breaking eggs. Feelings. She's so magnificent. She never answers back. Well, she's dismissed a few Commonwealth politicians, though. I personally hope Rude Donald, the Republican, gives her a fucking slap. Sadly, he's far too polite. And this, if you'll excuse the light Union Jack in the background there, as well as the homeland of Keck, the homeland of laughing out loud jokes, and this is my musings on being English. Despite my name, I think I'm English. It's what I speak, the culture that I understand. I have a set of French, Belgian grandparents with an English grandmother thrown in on that side, but I like it in England. They get me. I get them. I can be witty before the death of translation. The archetypal good traits of the English I claim as my own. Eccentricity, wit, and a sense of fair play. Ingenuity even. And it bothers me that if the media were to whip up an Englishman enough to have a crack at Donald Trump, I'll be rooting for the Yanks and calling for a return to common law and a proper constitution, an end to crony capitalism, one in the eye to cultural Marxism, and a happy ever after I can welcome my grandchildren into. And it would be nice if all the good people were on the same page. And this is called Dehumanised. Kill him! He's a Nazi! Dox him! Dox his kids! Dox his friends! Dox his barber! No peace! No sleep! Harry them to their graves! Because he hates people! He hates their kids! He hates their friends! He hates hairdressers and monkeys! And I read in the paper that he hates bunnies! And there was no proof as such, but it was in the Guardian, and I know all their vocabulary and how they show that I care, how deeply I care, and how very much I want him to die, in the name of love, tolerance, but most of all, in the publicity stills of sad children. Staged, contrived, true, but worth it, because, Hitler! Hitler! And this is called I'm a Fool. Remember me, the bouncy jester here to make you laugh? How about a ritual for the Order of the Bath? Tish, my lady, hear the bells a-ringing on my cap. Guess it's nice to have those masons running round on tap. Fie, good woman, we can jest of Boaz and of Yakin. One without the other, can't we send the bad one packing? Only joking, noble sire, ask your noble deed, or balance it with evil if you happen to choose greed. Oh, my precious monarch, did your fairy glamour slip? Shelter behind jester while you try to get a grip. Oh, my queen, your teeth are bared, is that a rictus grin? Is your PR such that you must know that you will win? Why, your highness, focus on the crack, because the cracks are spreading and your house will fall. Jingle, 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 jingle. And this is called I Used to Be Funny, and now I'm just pissed off. Help me out, this introspection makes me kind of sad. Not sure even bunnies could make me feel less bad. Not that it was funny writing bunny mayhem rhymes, it's just that they remind me of kinder, simpler times. Calling bankers dicks and slagging politicians, poking fun at TV or at medical clinicians. I could find the funny side and I could write a sting, mess with all your precepts, I would gently reel you in, lead you further than spin you on the path, finish with a zinger that could really make you laugh. But now it has got serious, it's getting all too real. I joked of smelling sulphur, but the light bringer's the deal. And even as the light shines in and shows their true belief, a horror of adrenochrome and carmine-coloured teeth, a dark and clammy vision of a band of Crowley pickers, and I stare into the abyss and I think of wet my knickers. And this is called Damp, Chafing, but Determined. I can see the future, and I do not fear the rope, 'cause the truth is coming out, and there is hope. Hashtag New Renaissance. And this I added later in the day. This is still Thursday 28th of June, but 10 hours later, and hearing of the solstice arrest attempt of the Pope. Wet 'em too soon. Liz was in the sealed indictments. She's got bigger fish to fry than me. The storm is here. Pick the hill you want to die on. Love Hillary, love Bernie, love Theresa, love Jeremy, love the Pope, love the Queen, love the Royals, love the Guardian, love the Financial Times. Ready to fight for what you love, ready to defend your love with your heart, your soul and your rage, willing to hurt anyone who doesn't love how you love. The storm is here. Your neighbours or your rulers. Pick the hill. And don't forget your kite. Because the storm is here. Hashtag Great Awakening. Love you all, folks.